Hello everyone, I'm Jyotsana Gupta, Editor-in-Chief of I-19. We are at NATC today and I have with me Kishore Kommi, IPS. He has a session on empowering change, how emerging technology can transform the Indian police force. So I'm going to ask you some questions. Could you share how the Indian police force is embracing new technologies, emerging technologies to enhance its effectiveness and adopt to the evolving change in the law enforcement?
Sure. So one of the major complaint or challenge that we face is instilling empathy and sensitivity in our police along with competence, and that really will enhance the accessibility of police to common public, be it rich, poor, and whether they are close by or nearby or far away in any remote location. And especially for a country like India, which has huge diversity of language, culture, dialects, it's a huge challenge. So today, generative AI opens up a lot many possibilities. Now, a woman sitting at her home can take help of an AI-powered police chatbot and describe her issue and get all the legal awareness that she would need. How the AI can empower her by letting her know all her legal rights, as well as connect to the right resources, be it police, be it the NGOs that they can help her with, or the kind of helplines that are needed. So there is no need for her to depend on some tech like as in before. Now with the chatbot, she can simply send a voice message in her own language. Now generative AI can do the task for her and produce the response back in her own language, in a language that she can understand. So that way we can take policing to all the masses.
Great. I think that's taking to another level itself, because normally people are quite scared, and there is not much information available how to, reach the police and get things done. So I think technology is helping both the police as well as the masses in empowering both, I must say. Okay, so what specific technological advancements or solutions do you believe have the potential to bring some significant positive changes in law enforcement? What are those advanced technologies?
So particularly, I'm very much interested in generative AI. Generative AI can change the way the police functions, especially when you take out the grassroots constable. It's very difficult for him to be trained in all legal knowledge or forensic knowledge, how to collect starting from how to take the complaint, how to apply the relevant sections of law, how to collect the required evidence, and how to present it in the court. He has no awareness that how defense counsel is going to tear him down when finally the case goes into the court. So now AI can answer all those questions for him. He simply has to tell, these are the brief facts of the case. So and so murder has happened, so and so person has said this. The AI can generate specific guidelines. He need not refer to lengthy law textbooks, lengthy manuals, which are too cumbersome to be followed. Now, based on the specific context or specific problem that the user has, the constable has, he get a tailored advice, like any great senior police officer can give it to him. There will be information about relevant court law that is applied. There will be how the evidence needs to be collected, what is the best practice to be followed out, and if he is not aware about any investigation line that he has missed out, the generative AI is also capable of suggesting those prompts. Why don't you search that person? Why don't you ask this question to this person? So generative AI can upskill each and every normal average policeman to be the best of the lot.
If I may ask, sorry to interrupt you, but that was quite interesting to know. So is there some kind of training that is provided to the police force for generative AI, for using generative AI, or
So not yet. We are currently we built these prototypes within our organization. We took some pro bono help from people. Largely, it is my development effort and what is available on internet, and some good digital public infrastructure like Jugalbandi and There are organizations like Agami who are generous enough to provide these solutions to us. So currently we are generating the crime memos, what an IO should do when he reaches the spot and how should he draft, etc.
Okay.
And that's how they are using it now. And we are holding our internal training sessions, how to use this generative AI, and still it is in prototype. So there is also a sense of caution needs to be exercised. Not everything that comes out of generative AI is correct.
Trustworthy, yeah,
So
right.
that's where our training effort is more in. Don't blindly apply whatever is being fed to you. You apply your own mind. It is just an assisted tool. So really it is doing wonders, and they're very happy with the legal output that they are getting from generative AI.
Okay, great. That's quite insightful. So, what are the challenges that are being faced by the law enforcement for the adoption of these emerging technologies? Any particular challenges that you have foreseen?
Yeah, the challenges first, I would say, awareness about these emerging technologies. We would see criminals are always a step ahead of police in general parlance, but with coming generative AI, they are going to run miles ahead if we don't pick it up right away. Imagine a murder. There is a CCTV footage. To cover up my murder, I can use Midjourney and recreate a fake CCTV footage showing someone else. At least it can distract police for next 1 month. He'll be running behind someone else.
Quite
So that way
scary situation.
so there are, this is just the tip of iceberg. There are hundreds of things that they can do. Like an Aadhaar database, we are, as a country, we are going crazy about UPI, digital public infrastructure like Aadhaar. Imagine somebody altering rather than making it frozen. Removing entire criminal database or inputting my name into criminal database.
Grave
If they
consequences.
change it, mix it a lot, there are grave consequences. How do we build those firewalls around it? How do we ensure that fraud intelligence comes to us? And already efforts are being made, but for us, we need to understand the tech more, and we should, from government side, we should be able to articulate our problems well. The industry, the talent is already available. When we present the problem correctly, we have the talent to solve it.
So how has your experience been at NATC?
It's a wonderful experience to listen to all the experts that have come all over India and the world. And especially I'm particularly impressed about the Google presentation and the kind of work they are doing and to bring all the native Indian languages to the generative AI fold, and solutions like automating the crop insurance and how they are planning to eliminate the need of field inspections to assess the crop damage and automate the way that directly once the flood happens or crop is damaged, based on the satellite image, the compensation will be sent to the farmer's account. So amazing opportunities are there. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing the insights.